Barstool Sports. Titus, Brandon Walker.
You guys are like, oh, well, I miss the 80s or whatever. You're being weird.
Sports.
Face of the league doesn't have to be the best.
She's the face of the league.
No.
Ain't no way, dude.
No. Welcome to Mostly Sports, presented by Jägermeister. I'm Mark Titus. He's Brandon Walker. Today it is, I think, Wednesday.
That's right.
December 3rd, I want to say.
Yeah.
We're live from Chicago. We're brought to you by Jägermeister, 56 Botanical, 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ebo, you mind if we do a show over here?
Ebo,
Gonna crack open a drink while we're doing a...
you know what I want you to do? I want you to open another one now, except be even louder.
Yes, if it's possible.
See if it's possible.
I don't think it's
I
possible.
want to see if it's possible for you to be even louder than you just were.
Oh, this is good ASMR.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. That's pretty good.
God, he did it.
56 Botanical, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. If you forget how many degrees Fahrenheit belong in a shot of Jägermeister, count up the head coaches of Penn State football.
No. Count up the recruits currently signing with Penn State
Count up
football.
the recruits currently signing. I know I said it yesterday. I'll say it again today. They don't have a coach. They still don't have a coach.
Mark, nobody's signing with them.
Nobody wants to be there. Wherever you're at, if you're hanging with friends or at the bar, maybe you're doing all the sports stuff or just the mostly sports stuff, call the shots. Cheers with ice cold Jägermeister, and remember to check Jägermeister out at barstoics.Jägermeister.com. Drink responsibly. Jägermeister, the core, 35% alcohol by volume, imported by Mass Jägermeister US. White Plains, New York. What do you want to talk about, Brandon?
I want to talk about Spotify Wrapped.
Okay.
I never knew, and we're going to talk sports. Sure. We're going to talk about the college football thing, but yeah. Spotify Wrapped. Today, we have family members adding us on Twitter and everything. It's Spotify Wrap Day, and they're all saying, "Hey, we love Mostly Sports family.
Sure,
Look at this. I'm in the top 0.7% of viewers.
Yeah.
Thank you to all the people that are doing that, and we appreciate that for Spotify listeners. And a lot of people watch on YouTube and stuff, but for Spotify, I never knew how much I wanted or needed in my life a recap of my habits
Of everything.
everything. I've always thought if there's a heaven in the universe, and I were lucky enough to get there, one of the things I'd want to do is just sit down and watch a highlight tape of my life.
Highlight tape.
I'd like to watch a highlight. I'd like to be able to like Google, if I'm in heaven, I Google top 10 passes I ever had in basketball.
Yeah.
Top 10 best swings I had in Little League baseball.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to be able to do that.
Is there music? Is there editing?
There's all the we can do sizzle reels, we can do highlight packages, we can just do straight YouTube. It can be narrated by a British guy, like every YouTube countdown is.
Okay.
Like it's I want to be in heaven, and I want to be like, in 1999, I surely had 5 great passes at Zuber Park in West Point, Mississippi. Can I see them?
Yeah.
And then I get them. So I love counting down. You know, I love lists. I love counting down things. So when Spotify says, "Hey, man, we've been watching you, and here's your 5 artists that you listen to the most this year," and it's Tim McGraw and Luke Combs and Kanye West, and you know, it's all the big ones. And like what?
Huh?
What
The
happened?
The big 3.
Yeah.
Luke Combs.
I fucking adore Spotify Wrapped.
Wow.
I love it. I can't wait to get it. I look at it 2 or 3 times a day.
Is there anything about it that like
I love
don't
recaps.
like? Is there ever anything that's like now you're getting a little too personal? Spotify.
Oh, buddy.
Is there ever anything that you're like that can't be right?
Have you looked at yours yet?
Yeah, I did this morning. Yeah.
So now I don't know if they've done this before, but like it broke down to my best days on Spotify.
Right.
Like one day on February 19th, I was in this mood. I was like, God damn, Spotify.
Yeah.
I don't remember what kind of mood I was in February 19th, but thank you for doing it.
Yeah.
I like things being condensed into lists and top 5s, and Spotify does it for me. So shout out to Spotify for doing that, for absolutely just taking my information, spying on me all year, and giving me and packaging up my highlights. I appreciate that. And to you out there, if you're watching on YouTube or listening on podcasts, because I think we do very well in podcast form. TJ, that's accurate. We do very well in podcasts.
There's a lot of people posting their minutes listened. There's also a YouTube recap, which started coming out yesterday. It's the first time that they've done that, so there's a lot of people posting that they're in the top.
Oh, YouTube is now doing rap.
Top X%, yeah. Which
Well, how about that?
Well,
for Connor, because Connor usually feels left out today because he doesn't use Spotify.
Yeah.
Connor,
Or
you're
Apple.
you're a big wrapped up guy.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Be fucking safe out there, guys.
Yeah,
My God.
wrap it up.
Yeah, seriously.
You've been saying for a while, so.
Pregnancies, STDs, avoid all that.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, unless you're wanting to get pregnant.
Yeah, of course, in that case.
Unless
go
you're
ahead.
trying to have a
take
child.
the rubber off.
Or for some strange reason, you're trying to get an STD.
Yeah, listen, go for it.
In which case, you know.
I
as
love
well.
I love YouTube, and I love listening to my stuff on YouTube. So I'll check out my YouTube Wrapped later in the day, I guess.
Well,
You don't think no part of you is worried that maybe some of the stats you might not like on your life when you get to heaven, when you get to the pearly gates, and they're like, "Here are your stats.
Yeah.
You're not going to like it, Brandon."
I-
or your highlight reel, that park you had in fifth, or that pass you had at the park in 5th grade. You actually see it back, and you're like, "Oh, that kind of sucked."
So
It wasn't as cool as I remember it.
no, I don't. I think my ego is such that I'm just going to appreciate everything. Now, I am concerned of getting up there and then being like, we ran the numbers, and you set the Mississippi record for masturbation.
Yeah.
We were shocked.
Yeah.
And then
It's always masturbation.
Yeah.
That's the one that always works.
well then I would like to
Always.
I'd like to go over my pussy numbers and what my pussy expected numbers were. I'd like to get into the analytics. Like you fucked 14 women. You probably should have fucked 27 women.
Yeah, a man of your stature and salary,
Yeah.
we would have assumed that you would have.
You should have you were in position to fuck 27 women,
Right.
but you fumbled the ball. You didn't pick up on the visual cues.
Yeah.
Whatever. I would like to go back. I'd like to know who the hottest one was that I didn't fuck that I could have. I need to know all this. I want to rap for my life.
Pussy savant.
I want Pussy Savant to run the analytics on my pussy, on everything really, on my food habits. In 1999, you sure love taquitos. I want all of it.
Yeah.
I think we should live our life in a fashion where
Somebody spy on
if you could
Italian.
if I could create an algorithm or a company that monitors your life, and I'm able to tell you at the end of every year, that you fucked 177 times this year. Good for you.
Buddy.
Yeah.
I fucked 177 times in 1 year.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's not possible.
That's just impossible.
Right.
Who has the time? There ain't no way.
That's just me. I think in terms of top 5 and top 10 lists my entire life. That's how I like to live my life. So shout out to Spotify. Shout out to the listeners who allow us to do this stupid shit.
Yeah, it's a cool idea. I enjoy the Spotify Wrapped every
Yeah.
year. I do enjoy going through it.
Did you have any surprises?
Well, I had when my wife was in labor, I was playing like soft music to help calm her down.
Yeah.
I did like a candle situation, I don't
Yeah.
know. She said it would help. So I had on my Wrapped, it said there was one day where you listened to like 20 hours of like classical yoga meditation.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you fucking love yoga. This guy loves.
What are you, Lane Kiffin?
So yeah, there was that, which I do wish. I wish Spotify had a mechanism where you could be like, this is my kid listening now, or this is like, this doesn't count. Don't count this one. Guilty pleasure. But then I don't know. But then at the same time, because you would do that for your guilty pleasures, and sometimes it's nice to know that you listen.
You can pinpoint exactly the day we interviewed Luke Combs on my Spotify.
Right. Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Because he became my number one most listened to artist, and I had never really I'd heard some of them, but I never listened to him before he came on the show, and then it's just been all Luke Combs.
Yeah.
Anyway,
now that I hear myself, I don't want to opt out of some song, like, because then AJ and Big Justice wouldn't have been on my top 5. We bring the boom.
Wait a second.
We bring the boom.
Were they?
Would not have been 5th on my list.
Okay.
'Cause I would have been like, this is a guilty pleasure. I opt out, but they were number 5.
Just shortly behind, right behind the Rizzler.
Christmas rap.
We bring the boom.
Polar Express, the way he rings bells.
Oh no.
Give me a little bit more.
He gets checked out more than people in hotels.
One more.
Rizzy baby, all he got to do is play.
Steal your girl.
And I could steal her like Terry Bradshaw.
Are you
Really
just
like Terry Bradshaw.
are you just phenomenal at remembering lyrics?
Yeah, if I really like a song, I can pretty much remember all the lyrics.
Immediately.
Not immediately.
Because you did the Uruguay national anthem like on command.
Orientales Apache la tumba.
The fact that you still have it is so good.
Libertado con gloria morir.
That was 3 years ago.
Brandon Walker, I have an announcement I'd like to make, if you'll allow me.
Bill Simmons is he runs a good company, and you guys are going to do great again. And I know. Listen, I've enjoyed it. So put her there.
It's not that announcement, Brandon.
Oh, that's
It's
coming
the-
later.
I have higher aspirations than that.
Okay, all right.
I have even higher aspirations. If you could believe it, I have higher aspirations than that. I would officially like to announce in front of God and country that I will accept the Penn State job if offered. I will accept it.
So
if
you're
offered.
the guy.
So Penn State cannot find a coach, and I'm here to announce that this could all be over right now.
Yeah.
This could all be over right this second. I will accept the job. This is not a joke. I will accept it if Penn State offers it to me. Just call me. That's all it is.
Remember when
Connor, you want to put me in touch? You want to?
Remember when he thought he was getting Brian Hartline for a while?
Yeah, he did.
I never thought that.
Remember when he thought he was getting Kalani Sitake yesterday?
Yeah.
That I did think.
Yesterday, this
You
morning.
thought you were getting Hartline. What are you talking about?
You definitely argued
I
for it.
brought up the name, and we were talking about the possibility of whether or
So
not.
you can't say you
good.
never thought about it. You were never.
But I never said we were getting him. That's the difference you guys make. I brought up Kalen DeBoer. I never said we were getting Kalen DeBoer.
He was on Wake Up Barstool today, and we had Kalani Sitake on the show today, and
Oh.
he's sitting there in the Penn State.
Oh.
And it's just you could see the want in his eyes.
Oh,
Like he was impressed with the coach.
He's a great dude.
so Chesney's going to UCLA,
Yeah.
right?
Most likely.
Allegedly, yeah.
Hartline's going to USF now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else is Nebraska retained their coach? Indiana.
Signetti.
These are all
Elko.
So these are all programs that are the market has dictated these programs are better than Penn State.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The market has said all of these programs.
It is fair to say the Penn State job and brand is not as in demand as you guys thought it was when you fired James Franklin. Do you think that is fair to say?
I think it's fair to say that in this NIL, transfer portal, and expanded playoff world, yes.
In college football is what you mean?
Yeah.
I'm saying
Say that.
I'm saying the Penn State job hasn't changed. The landscape has changed in the sense that I think a lot of the guys at the Power 4 conferences now realize, I don't have to go to a place like Penn State to have a chance to win a national championship. I can use them for leverage, go back to my current school that I really like and I enjoy being here, and I could get more money. I could get more money for NIL, and we've gotten 50 people contract extensions because they've shown interest in the Penn State job, and then they go back to their schools. They use that as leverage, and it works out for them.
Yeah, I mean, you fired like one of the best coaches you've ever had.
Well, no,
last year.
Look
You went
at
11-1, went to the Final Four last
one
year.
interception away from
and
maybe winning a national
fell
championship.
short in every single big game like we have ever since.
Well, not really. He won the
2016.
playoff game last year.
Against
they won
Boise
two.
State,
Two other ones too,
Boise
that's
State
true.
and SMU, which was nothing new for us.
Which is
That's
more than you'll ever do
two
this year and then
playoff.
probably the next decade.
Yeah, and I have tweets of Brandon saying, you got to fire Franklin. When are they going to fire Franklin? Blah, 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 blah. I won't bring him up, but I just
You
think...
just brought them up.
Yeah, but I won't actually show them. But you can search from colon...
By the way, I'm a little bit sick of this. I got
Franklin.
tweets that say everything.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But I'm just saying it was more than enough time. And I said on Wake Up Barstool, two things can be true. It was not a mistake to fire Franklin, but it was a mistake of how they went about this coaching search because it has been awful.
I don't like when fans do what he's doing and justify things.
The two things can be true.
Yeah, when they say maybe we didn't hire good after that, but we definitely should have fired. We were right in firing Franklin. All right, so the firing and hiring is one process. It's not two.
It's all the same.
It's not two.
It's all the same.
It is one. And if truth serum, if you were sitting there in September and I told you you can fire James Franklin, but you face 3 or 4 months of uncertainty and nobody's going to want your job and you're going to be scraping the bottom of the barrel in December, do you still make the move? Do you still, if you know that you're going to lose your entire recruiting class, if you know that everything's going to fall apart and you will be absolutely sucking hind tit and probably taking a coach you don't want, will you maybe just go one more year? Yes. No, it's not even a question.
Yeah.
No, because Franklin was so checked out. He was asked twice.
The problem is
after the Northwestern loss, you could go back and check in the press conference.
I don't care what he was asked.
Twice if he wanted to be the head coach. He did not answer the question.
because that question's beneath him. He'd been
Yeah,
there
wait,
fucking
did not
decade. He'd
answer.
been there over a decade. Of course
Why
you want
would
to be
you
the
ask
coach.
the head coach if you want to be the head coach?
Because there were rumblings that he was not
that's-
happy in the
that doesn't make any
offseason.
fucking
That's a
Got
bullshit
turned down for a
question.
contract
Imagine
extension.
us asking
Not
you
happy about that.
every show, do you want to be on this
It's a
show?
bullshit question to ask a coach.
Come on, man.
He had
Come on.
You saw what Joey McGuire said today on Wake Up Barstool, where he said, "I would die in Lubbock.
I'm
here in
fine.
Lubbock." We've never gotten that sense from Franklin. He
When
was
you
so checked out.
fired Franklin, I was on board with it, but what has
Correct.
followed is more embarrassing than what Franklin was going to put you through. And that is objective truth, and somebody at Penn State needs to be an adult, step up and get the fucking shit fixed because nobody is capable of doing it.
Going back to what I was saying earlier, aside from Lane Kiffin, look at all of the big openings that were available this year and where they went. Golesh came from the G5. Silverfield, G5. Chesney, G5. Some are all G5.
Virginia
Morris.
Tech.
You telling me you couldn't have hired Pat Fitzgerald?
We could have, but I think with Pat Kraft, he was big name hunting.
Right. He's botched it is what the point is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
he's
saying.
botched it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He went big name hunting, not realizing that a lot of coaches at the Power 4 level, there's not as much mobility as there used to be. And they don't think they have to go to a place like a Penn State. They could win at Indiana. They could win at Vanderbilt. They could win wherever, They could win at Texas A&M.
I'll just say this. When a program has had it with a coach and fires a coach, usually that program uses it as a chance to get somebody else, build some excitement. And if you look at that coach's future and the program's future always in the short term looks way better. Right now, if you ask me if I'd rather have the next 10 years of Penn State football or James Franklin of Virginia Tech football, I'm taking James Franklin of Virginia Tech.
Okay.
And that's shocking to me.
We'll see what Franklin does. He's still using this model of everybody on the team is going to make about the same, and it costed him recruits at a really, really big level at Penn State because he wasn't willing
He
to
just
give
got all of his
bags.
Penn State recruits.
Okay, that's great, but I'm saying he was never recruiting to the elite level that everybody thought he was. He was constantly.
All right.
Right.
And but you could shut me down. But that's what I was saying. It was just that the fact that
I am taking this opportunity to shut you down.
yeah, go ahead.
I'm
But
shutting the whole subject down because we do have the college football playoff committee's ranking
Right.
from last night. Number one, Ohio State with a bullet. Number 2, Indiana. Yada yada yada.
Yep.
And this is going to be a lot of rehash stuff, so I don't want to get too deep in the woods on it. But the one thing that if you are a committee and you are tasked with doing this, you do want to give yourself certain lanes to live in that where you can kind of make sense. You can say, well, at least we do this.
Yeah.
We don't do this.
Yeah.
And if you look from numbers 10 through 14, number 10 is Notre Dame, number 12 is Miami. And the reason Notre Dame is ahead of Miami because Miami has the head-to-head, but ultimately that's just one of several factors.
Right.
And it isn't that big of a deal, and Notre Dame's overall resume in the committee's eyes is better than Miami's. Therefore, Notre Dame is ahead of Miami despite the head-to-head. At 13 and 14, 9-3 Texas is ahead of 10-2 Vanderbilt because they won the
Because they won
head-to-head.
head-to-head.
Because that is the most important thing.
Yes.
The most important thing is head-to-head. Now, Texas does have 3 top 15 wins. That is great for them, Vanderbilt included. They also lost to 4-8 Florida.
Right.
And they're on the most bizarre excuse train right now after losing to 4-8 Florida, and Texas fans are just beating the drum saying, shouldn't have played Ohio State. No, you shouldn't have lost to Florida.
You shouldn't have lost to Florida. I don't think Texas belongs in. I don't think Texas.
And neither Texas or Vanderbilt's getting in.
I've rarely watched Texas this year and thought that's one of the best teams in the country.
'Cause they
in fact,
have.
I don't think I have ever said that to myself watching Texas. I do think it's an interesting point to make that, and I do believe it to be a true point, that if Texas had played in FCS school week 1 and won, they might be in the playoff. And that the trickle down effect of that bothers me. The fact that we're not going to get we might not get great non-conference matchups now because the number of losses matters. And I know the committee's like, well, you lost to Florida. All that's fair. And I'm not arguing that Texas needs to be in. I do find that to be an interesting discussion though, because I do think that is true, that if Texas had not played Ohio State and they had played, Slapdick State, they probably are in.
May I counter?
Go ahead.
Of all the 2-loss teams, Oklahoma is the one that is the most slam dunk. Why? Because they played Michigan out of conference and beat the pants off of them, and nobody else in that conversation really played anybody outside of the conference. So Oklahoma has some fantastic wins, including at Alabama. Oklahoma played Michigan and strengthened their resume to the point they're not even being discussed with. They're ahead of Alabama. They're ahead of Miami. They're not even being discussed with those teams because they're so far above them. So
when
the reward. Why didn't you just? You were preseason number 1 team in the country. You had the option to beat Ohio State. That option was on the table.
Beat Ohio State. Yeah.
That option was on the table.
You should have just beat Ohio State.
They were starting a quarterback for the first time too.
What about the Notre Dame Miami part of it too? Of if you're a school like Miami, why the fuck would you schedule Notre Dame?
That's the best thing on their resume right now.
What's there to gain from?
Yeah.
I'm saying even if you win, it's not worth it because your point is the reward is high.
Yeah.
Well, in Miami's case, it's not. So why?
As of now, it's not.
Yeah.
I am anxious to see if the pieces move around the chessboard and forces the committee into one decision, and that's Notre Dame or Miami.
Yeah.
Will they stay where they are if that is the only decision they have to make? If BYU and Alabama, if the games play to where obviously BYU's in, obviously Alabama's in, if the only decision they really got to make is Notre Dame Miami, I kind of refuse to believe they're sticking with Notre Dame over Miami because they'll be setting a precedent they don't want to stand behind.
Yeah.
But they've had multiple opportunities to go.
Do they care?
Do they care? Yeah.
Do they care?
I don't know.
Are they shameless?
Do they care?
Will they just do it and just be like, everyone says this doesn't make sense, and they go, we don't care. We do not care.
I will tell you the most useless thing in sports: the interview of the committee chair on ESPN every Tuesday night. Yeah. That guy doesn't have a fucking clue.
Yeah.
And he'll never say anything. Yes.
They don't have a better spokesperson in that room of 24 leaders. Like, it's 24 school leaders, and he's the guy who's sitting out there and just...
His own fans want him fired from leadership at Arkansas. He's terrible. They don't want him in Arkansas. Anyway, it's all a big. Then there's other little things that I'm surprised. I feel like Oregon's getting a free pass for not really doing all that much this year. They got a double overtime win against Penn State. They got a win over Iowa, a win over USC, and that's about it. And they're ahead of A&M and Ole Miss. Ole Miss loses their coach and rises a spot. Like, some of these things just didn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
And I'll just say it. Ebo, you got to look at me eventually.
I don't have to.
You have to look at me eventually.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Just go ahead and say your little spiel. Say a little spiel.
College basketball has the best tournament in the world. It allows 68 teams, and therefore, because it is such a big field, it allows everybody to have a shot. The mid-majors, the small teams, the smaller conferences, they get to have representation. They get to have the experience. If you're going to have a 12-team playoff and you want the fans to believe you're getting the 12 best teams, G5 certainly has a seat at the table when it earns a seat at the table, but I think shoehorning the ACC champ automatically and shoehorning the G5 automatically in this situation is going to take two deserving teams. Like, I think Vanderbilt's more deserving than G5. I think Notre Dame. I think Miami. I think Miami. And it's not just SEC. I named a lot of teams. I don't know that an automatic G5 spot is in the spirit of the 12 best teams every year.
I don't think that the postseason of college sports is in the spirit of having the X best teams in the country. I don't think the college basketball...
That's what we were promised.
I don't think the college basketball tournament is the 68 best teams in the country. I don't think the college lacrosse tournament is the whatever best teams in the country.
But those are big tournaments.
I don't think...
This is 12.
Right, but that's because they've been gatekeeping the sport to whatever forever. I mean, we have a Division I football tournament they've been doing every year for decades. Automatic bids from every... They give teams with no scholarships a chance, Brendan. You know why? Because it's the spirit of college sports. You win your conference, you're in. We don't expect you. We don't put UMBC in the tournament because we expect UMBC to win the East region and win the national championship. They earn their right to be there. Then they go and they beat Virginia. I'm not saying like JMU is going to get in and have a magical moment and upset Oregon, but I do believe that the spirit of college sports is you win your conference, you at least have a chance. Now I get it's a little bit different because college football, there's only 5 auto bids, and if they expand the playoffs to 24, then it's like, all right, there's an argument that even more conference championships get in. But yeah, I mean, I would just say to people who are hating on a G5 team getting in and saying they don't deserve it, maybe they shouldn't have been a bunch of greedy fucks who built super conferences and forced all this realignment.
I'll agree with this.
Like Miami, if Miami really wanted to be in this tournament, they shouldn't have aligned themselves with schools who valued money over college football. They should, if they want to, come win the Sun Belt. If you
join the Sun Belt.
Come win the Sun Belt.
I 100% agree with you. Yeah. I'm on your side.
Sorry,
Brandon, this is a dangerous line of thinking you're walking down.
What's dangerous about it?
You are a fan of Mississippi State.
See,
and it's triple.
Hold on. Time.
I would hold the at large.
Time. CJ, recognize my timeout.
You have the ball right now?
Timeout.
Timeout.
Recognize my timeout.
What's going to keep the SEC from going?
Listen, there are bad programs in good conferences that are going to bubble up and make this thing. SMU made it last year. Indiana is on a run of a lifetime. So don't Mississippi State is, if we were to fix our standing in the SEC, have a magical year out of nowhere, we can make the playoff. So I don't want to poo-poo the G5. I don't.
It sounds like you're poo-pooing.
And some years, like last year, our problem when we got to this was we had 9 deserving teams for 12 spots. This year we got like 15. And I don't know what's it gonna. To me, it's such a distinct advantage to be the 5 and 6 seed right now because they're gonna get buys. They're gonna get by. Oregon's gonna host North Texas. What does that do for North Texas? What does that do for everybody to watch them get killed? What does that do? It's a participation trophy sports.
But you're viewing
it's participation trophy sports.
The participation trophy is getting the team that finished 4th in their league didn't make their conference championship a bid.
Leagues aren't created equal. Leagues aren't created equal. They're not.
Okay, so Brandon today even said the NFC South champ, don't put him in the playoff.
Really?
I did not say Connor, you were there. I did not say that.
Why should we care?
Yeah.
No, I said who cares? There's no real contenders here. One of them might make it. Who cares who it is?
I care.
I think Brandon's just anti-football. I really do think he's anti-football.
How's this anti-football?
If we're doing that, then let's just make the Big Ten championship the national championship.
We're just handing out trophies. We're just let me change your diaper. Welcome to the playoff.
I would hold the
just make the Big
Here's the
Ten
thing. I would hold the same. I don't fault Brandon. I would hold the same position as Brandon. If my team had not won a conference championship in 95 years,
my team
I would
got
also
nothing
be
to do
beating
with
up
this.
the drum for at large.
I do think
it's been 80 years, by the way.
If your train of thought is like, let's trim the fat, let's get all the best teams, like let's just throw them over here, and everyone that's not one of the best teams cut it. What the SEC might one day just look around and be like, let's cut the 5 worst programs. Let's just
that's fine. That's fine. That's a future me problem. All I'm saying. All I'm saying is we're discussing Miami and Notre Dame and everybody while handing 2 spots to 2 teams that they have no chance.
Miami and Notre Dame have no chance.
They would have a chance to beat 5 or 6. They would have a chance to beat 5 or 6.
That's Ebo's point. It's like none of the like Tennessee last year had.
Yeah, we put 10-2 Tennessee.
Let's all be honest. One team has a chance. They're going to steamroll everybody.
Right.
So it's pointless.
So isn't it more in the spirit of college sports to?
What is the spirit of college sports anymore? Honest to God. Players are now getting paid. They can transfer everywhere. Pac-12 doesn't exist. Why are we pretending there's a spirit of college sports anymore?
Okay.
No, and that's it. So we've gotten rid of everything that makes college sports. So why are we saying this is the spirit of college sports? We're lying to ourselves.
We should at least try to preserve something.
We're lying to ourselves.
You want
there's no West Coast Conference anymore.
You're doing the Chip and Joanna Gainsification of college football. You're taking down old homes with great architecture. You're going and you're saying barn style, white walls, black countertops. That's it. That's all that's going to be in there, and you're going to like it because you can resell it at a higher value, even though it doesn't look as good.
And it's fucked up, honestly.
It's fucked up.
Sorry.
I don't know what that point even meant, but I thought it was phenomenally presented.
It sounds like in your perfect college football world, the preseason top 15 breaks off and they just play each other a bunch.
Where on earth would you get that? I'm saying right now,
you want, like the top team. You have to open it up to the whole country. That's the point. All of Division I has a path. Every team has a path. And here's your path. If you're JMU, your path is
win your conference.
I think
conference.
No.
And look like one of the best.
I don't think the G5 should be shut out from the playoff, but I think there should be certain. I don't think an automatic bid. There's going to be years where you have a strong G5. There's going to be years where you have a weak G5. This year's a little weaker.
But can you trust the committee to discern the difference?
Probably not.
Yeah,
but that's another problem.
Well, that's why you have to put guardrails in place because, like, what you think when there's a year there is a quote unquote deserving G5, the committee's going to be like, Mr. G5,
okay,
you are deserving.
So none of you, you have all just you've given up the right to complain about Oregon 58, North Texas 6.
Brother,
you can't complain about these games.
If I make the fucking playoff and we lose fucking 35-0. It's gonna suck. Yes, in the moment I will be upset. But like,
it's your team.
It's the culmination of an amazing season. Nothing will hurt as much as losing to Colgate twice in the playoffs. There is no score that JMU can lose to a power conference team in the playoff that will hurt me as much as losing to Colgate.
Can I just ask one question? If JMU were 8-4 this year, and Liberty was, and let's say it was Liberty. Would you be as passionate as you?
I would say Liberty would be deserving, but they're
remember Liberty's Fiesta Bowl?
But their conference is like there's massive gap to Conference USA. Like Conference USA gap is like just basically all fresh.
App State then.
I think if the roles were reversed, if it were 12-1 Troy going against 9-4 or 9-3 JMU, I would be beating the drum for Troy in terms of like if they beat us, they would deserve to get in.
All right.
I just don't think this is a college football problem. Like I think every sport has this. The first round of every playoffs has the the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round of the NBA playoffs are going to fucking dominate the 8 seed.
But we're in the second year of this playoff, and I think that's an avoidable problem. I think this year, if it were 12 seed Miami against 5 seed Oregon, I think you got something there. I think 11 seed Vanderbilt against 6 seed Ole Miss, I think you got something there.
But Ebo's point is that when a JMU goes to the playoff and gets smoked, that becomes like a discussion point. When Tennessee does it last year, that's not a no one stops and says like, oh, should we allow these?
Fair point.
These mid-tier SEC teams in the playoff. No one has that discussion.
That's a fair point, but I think Tennessee aged like in the moment when Tennessee got blown out. We're like, oh, this team wasn't very good. Ohio State did that to everybody.
Sure,
in the playoff. Like that.
Well, I'm not arguing Tennessee didn't belong. I'm arguing that like. This is just how playoffs operate.
And Ohio State's probably going to do it again.
Yeah.
There's blowouts all the time in the play. They're like, it's nonstop play.
The play.
Also, I think we gave up on.
There's a difference in a blowout happening and knowing a blowout's coming for weeks. There's a difference.
But even the Penn State Boise State game was a 3-point game in the third quarter at one point. Like people
well, Penn State's a bunch of losers though. Penn State's a bunch of nobody losers.
That's why we got rid of the coach.
I also
Are you disagreeing with everybody, by the way?
What?
I think you've agreed with everybody on every point.
Yeah, if I agree with what you're saying. I'm rooting for the Duke Blue Devils this weekend. That's all I'll say.
Thank you, Connor. I think
before you make this
we
point.
have to win first, but
before you make this point, don't you think there's a world where they do jump JMU with Duke?
Heather Dinich was on my TV last night trying to make a case for a team that has 5 losses.
Bud Elliott's doing this
one
too,
to Tulane and one to UConn, by the way.
Yeah. Bud Elliott's doing this too, where he thinks if Duke wins, they're going to jump JMU.
I think that would be.
If that happened, I'm joining you on the picket line.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
If that happened, I'm joining you, and I'm absolutely complaining.
Fair compromise.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
compromise.
College football playoff format. We are 2 years into this 12-team playoff. Are we giving up on things too quick? Because everyone's going into this weekend saying, "Oh, well, none of these conference championship games matter because." Like this Indiana-Ohio State game. Well, we took away the provision after 1 year of the buys because it's just like in that 1 year worked out where it misaligned. But there were good incentives of like win your conference, get the bye.
Yeah.
And it's like we had moments last year where like Cam Scadaboo and Arizona State got to basically play a Texas team.
Yeah.
Off a bye. And they had they gave them a hell of a fight. They should have won probably should have won the fucking game. It's like I think we're too quick to tweak things in this playoff. Like we're thinking too quickly in the moment.
This year if it had the same system, this year the buys would be it would be Big Ten, it'd be Ohio State, be Georgia, the favorites hold, be Texas Tech,
and probably North Texas
and
or Tulane.
North Texas or Tulane.
Yeah.
Which
would probably feel weird.
Why don't we can we all just get together and tell the ACC to get their shit together? They're the ones ruining this shit.
Mark brought up a great point that I had not considered. That if Duke wins this, it could be over.
The ACC could be done.
This could be
over for the ACC.
Yeah,
it really might be.
Yeah,
I'm only half joking. I think because I do think if the ACC gets completely shut out,
like the teams that carry the revenue sharing,
they're gonna be
pissed the fuck
off. Yeah,
like what are we doing? What are we doing with you guys?
Yeah.
I don't like the thought that none of these games matter. Just in the sense that like. You have a chance to win a championship. That matters.
Well,
I guess like from a fan perspective, that's fine for fans to say, but there's no world where in Ohio State and Indiana's locker rooms they're saying this doesn't matter. You have a chance to be a Big Ten champion. That's a huge deal.
I think your game's the best example. Ohio State hasn't won it in a couple of years. They're on a roll of a lifetime right now. They don't want that roll to end. They want the championship. Indiana has never been here. Indiana has never had the chance to do this. This would be gigantic for them. Of course, this game matters. In the SEC, Alabama has owned Georgia. In recent years, Georgia has to reverse that. They have to win this championship. Alabama has to win it to make sure they stay in. Yeah, they matter.
I think they all matter. Yeah,
I think they all matter. Texas Tech and BYU couldn't matter more.
Right.
Texas Tech, like BYU is probably out if they lose. Texas Tech is probably in, but they don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
And I think. I mean,
the chance to you could say Indiana, Ohio State doesn't matter, but winning the Big Ten and a chance to play at the Rose Bowl versus where would the other team play? I don't know, like if you play at a Big Ten program, those are things that, that's not the ultimate prize. Your ultimate goal isn't win the Big Ten and play in the Rose Bowl, but like that's a huge fucking deal.
So No, the other team, the loser, is not falling out of the top 4, right? There's no world they can fall out of the top 4.
You don't think there's any way?
No, because there's nobody there to take it. So you've got if Alabama wins, maybe they get up. If Georgia wins, it'll be winner of Big Ten, winner of SEC, winner of Big 12, winner of Big 12, and then
you don't think they'd slot Georgia right in there if Alabama? Like you don't think if Alabama wins the SEC championship, they'd
because Georgia would have 2 losses then, and the Big Ten champ's going to have, or Big Ten loser's going to have 1 loss.
Yeah, but I mean. What if it's like 27-24 Alabama?
No, I think at worst the Big Ten loser is the 4 seed, which kind of it doesn't suck. But if you're Indiana and you fell to 5 and got a home playoff game, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
I feel like they'll be you're right. That wouldn't be the worst. I feel like they'll be a 3. I feel like Big Ten's gonna be 1 and 3.
I don't know. If Texas Tech wins, I think they have a pretty good grasp on that. They could get 3. I don't know that it matters, but.
Yeah. It matters for like a rematch. If you believe Indiana and Ohio State are the 2 best teams, then like where are they meeting in the national championship?
Also, the 4 would probably play Oregon. The 3 would probably play coachless Ole Miss. So that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Titus,
did you watch the Hunter Yurachek interview like during the selection process?
Yes.
What did you make of the fact that he said the really impressive part about Alabama was that they went up 17-0? Blew a lead and then held on. Mm-hmm. Is that a
what was the impressive part of that?
I don't know.
The lead or the blowing it?
He said the 4th and 2 where they went for it was impressive.
Yeah, that was also odd.
That was impressive. He kind of
just described what happened in the game.
The committee will put the teams in they want to put in, then they will reverse engineer how they got them there. That's how it's going to work. It's not even me having like tinfoil hat on. I think that's just how they go about it. That's why you brought it up. That Texas is above Vanderbilt because of head-to-head. Miami's not because of
head-to-head doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They're going to contradict themselves. They're just going to in the end. It's going to just be based on vibes. They're going to put the teams in that are just that everyone in the room's just like, yeah, I feel like they belong in. And then when asked about it, they're just going to say whatever is convenient in the moment.
None of this is really that important when it comes down to it. It'll figure itself out. But Fat Rat Brown has committed. Fat Rat Brown. 4-star wide receiver Fat Rat Brown has flipped his commitment from Penn State to Virginia. Oh, look at that. Penn State to Virginia Tech.
As expected.
He's one of only 30 guys that do that this year.
It was all expected.
Fat Rat Brown. That's Fat Rat Brown. 6'2", 190 pound from Richmond, Virginia.
Fat Rat Brown.
It's a good name. Do we? Okay. Wait a second.
Is that real?
Is that? Hold on.
I think Mintz actually quote tweeted this and said that he could save Penn State football.
So he would take the job as well.
He's probably on the phones right now.
Does Mintz weirdly look good as a college football coach?
He does. Yeah, that one he looks great.
Are you only putting your name in the ring, Titus, because you want a contract extension here?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Now don't do that to him. Don't. If you tell Penn State you want the job, actually follow through. Don't just
using his leverage.
Don't just get a bunch of money and let's like throw a bunch of parties.
I want Dave to panic and call Crumble Cookies.
Yeah.
We can't lose him.
That's the worst part.
Do you feel bad about what you did to the cookies?
No, not one bit. I'd do it again today.
Huh.
I would.
Okay. Would remain on the table.
Did you see Zupi?
I had to.
Zupi went to Happy Valley. Did you see that?
What do you mean?
You put Crumble Cookies outside Pat Kraft's office.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, honestly, great troll.
Wait, Zupi was here yesterday.
No,
but he went to Happy Valley and did. I think it was Zupi, right?
Yeah, BYU fans sent Pat Kraft Crumble Cookies to.
Why was Zupi the one to present that? Is he? He's not a BYU fan. Is he? He's just a
but
to troll you or something.
Yeah, to troll me. He's been saying this entire time that we're gonna wind up either. He's going back and forth between a couple of names: Brian Kelly, Terry Smith. He said, you guys are just gonna hire Terry Smith, and so. Yesterday was a very big victory for him where he was stomping on my grave.
Us having the big conversation months ago about Brian Hartline going to and then him taking the USF job is interesting.
So I was.
You were right.
I was right.
Yeah.
Promises made, promises delivered.
I was told
you wouldn't take it.
I was told Ohio State and Penn State both did not think that he was capable of being in that type of high position.
Did Blutman?
So nobody's capable of it?
I was told the opposite. So
he was too capable of it.
I was told that he needed to go to a lower level program first and then build his way.
If he waits about a week or two, I think Penn State's going to fall to that level.
My sources told me Penn State offered them the job for $10 million a year, and he said no. And he said, "You have no recruits.
Yeah,
your fans are ugly, which shouldn't matter. But
And this is what his sources
This is what
said.
Brian Hartline said. He was like, "Your fans are butt ugly."
Ugly isn't personality or actual
physical looks.
Okay.
And he made a point to say it shouldn't matter, but
Because they're not great people either.
not great people, but you might look past it if they're handsome.
Yeah.
If they're beautiful.
I mean, we certainly do here.
yeah. But they're just butt ugly, Brandon.
Yeah.
Just
Are they really? Are they a bad looking people?
Penn State.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
TJ,
fair.
can we?
Yeah, I mean,
TJ, could you?
TJ, could we maybe zoom in on Connor's photos?
Just yeah. See,
Could we,
so that
could we get a look at it?
You may have, you guys may have used a 3rd round pick on him as a cute boy, by the way.
well, that's just because the draft didn't go our way.
Everyone else here is ugly.
People found out about our strategy and started to take picks from us.
So if you sign up to be the head coach at Penn
He's looking
State,
handsome.
you have
100,000 of these looking.
you have this guy
Yeah.
after every game.
There's going to be so many eyebrows in that stadium.
You look kind of cute, dude.
thank you, Ebo. I appreciate that. Again,
Are you in a good spot right now?
no, I'm in a terrible fucking spot.
Well, at least the Eagles are mediocre. Again.
I said I was very depressed on Wake Up Barstool this morning.
I thought you were kidding.
I mean,
I wrote in my diary. Connor said a funny joke this morning.
You're gonna find a coach. You know.
Yeah,
all right.
no,
Everything
so the
will be all
issue-
right. Everything will be all right.
The issue
It'll all
is
work out.
if you go to Terry Smith.
Bill O'Brien's available.
Yeah, Bill O'Brien. Well, actually, no. I think he just signed with
Brian Kelly.
Boston College.
Brian Kelly.
If you go with Terry Smith now, the PR 2 weeks ago still would have been bad. It would have been like, oh my God, Penn State fired Franklin just to go with his assistant, whatever. Now it's, if you go with Terry Smith, oh my God, Penn State tried to take a big swing, they failed, and now they're going with the fallback of
But
Terry Smith.
that's not the image of what that's what happened.
Yeah,
Correct.
That's not PR. That's R.
Exactly. That's a legitimate thing for
But
people
you're-
to characterize it that way. So it sucks either way. It's like
You're already there though. No matter who you're gonna hire, everyone's just gonna say that
Yeah.
was your 12th choice. So you might as well just.
I mean, yeah. Well, most likely it's going to have to be.
I
Terry
think
Smith.
Mark had the right idea. Hire a basketball coach.
Hire basketball.
Nobody's going
Hire-
to
Ted Lasso.
Remember when the Browns almost hired Condoleezza Rice?
It's true.
Right.
That was
It's
a-
true.
Nobody's going to see it coming.
Yeah.
It does suck because I love Terry Smith, and I'd be totally like okay if he got the job. I think
Brad Stevens to Penn State.
Brad Stevens.
Brad Stevens
Yeah.
to Penn State.
Any NFL
Start.
guys you'd be excited
What
about?
about
Well, Brian
Jay-
Dable. Brian
Cliff
Dable.
King- Kingsbury
Jay
might be
Wright's a
available.
Pennsylvania guy.
Yeah.
Dable's name is being floated out.
Larry
I don't
Brown
know.
still alive?
Larry Brown's out there. Fucking Coach O.
Coach O was interested in Tulane. No,
Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin. Oh my God.
Should-
What about? Oh
should we
my
go with
God.
the nuclear option.
Oh my God. I have the perfect candidate. It'll solve both of your problems. Kevin Petula.
well that's what everybody's saying. Yeah,
That would
That would
work.
solve
That-
both of your
that's-
problems.
You'd get him out of Philly.
that's
Get him
all.
out of
That's
Philly.
all of Philly talk radio right now.
and you
is
just said he's a bad offensive coordinator. You never said he'd be a bad head coach.
he's a bad offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
Bad.
that would be.
No, that's one.
And you guys laughed and you threw shit at me earlier when I said it.
I didn't throw any.
When you said what?
That Kevin Petula was a bad offensive coordinator.
All right, the limit's 5. That's 2.
Well, I mean,
And
we got how much time we got left in the show?
I got so much shit to throw.
We got about 43 minutes.
Connor, remember last year when your two favorite teams won the Super Bowl and also went to the playoff and made the Final Four?
Yeah, and listen,
One interception away from winning a national.
And that wasn't even the top 1 football season on the show.
Yeah.
True. I was along for the ride last year with Penn State, and then we lose, and everybody's saying like, "Oh yeah, you guys always choke in big games, and you're still the same program." The barrier was just the barrier to entry was just eliminated. Now it's like, okay, we're not doing 4 teams, we're doing 12 teams. I'm like, whoa. And now they were right. They were absolutely right. We were always the same Penn State last year.
What is the Cam Newton clip? I saw him. I saw what he looked like. I saw the hat.
It's him talking about Keon Coleman.
Cam Newton was talking about Keon Coleman, and
The Bills receiver.
yeah, the clip is gone viral for the way Cam Newton was talking about him.
Can I?
His mannerisms and his attire.
There is like an
just-
edited music version that's funnier, but this is the raw clip.
That folks ain't gonna keep being patient.
Freeze it right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Well,
hieroglyphics? Like
so Cam Newton, somewhere along the line, said that hat would be funny to wear, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it just took one, and that was
And then he
That
just
was him forever?
decided- Yeah, and then he added the glasses. He wears scarves a lot too. He doesn't have one on in this clip.
He
but-
wears like suits with other stuff though.
So this is a dress shirt, tie, and
A bomber jacket.
a bomber
jacket
jacket with
a pilgrim hat,
the Curious George,
a 10-pound,
hat.
a 10-gallon hat.
and
Those are hieroglyphics.
Oh no, those are astrology signs. No.
All right, let me see the clip now. Sorry.
That folks ain't gonna keep being patient with you. That playful person that took the Buffalo City by storm in his first interview, and he sat down and was like, "Yeah, I love cookies," and he had the whole
Freeze it right there.
all cool.
Is that guy's job just to say
yeah.
Good point, Brandon.
Could one of you guys do that one day? Just be.
Connor's been doing it the whole show.
Kinda, yeah.
Look at that screenshot. All right, continue. Sorry.
Cookies, and he had the whole that was all cool, but we give that grace to young players. Big dog, you supposed to be our number one.
Come on now.
And you playing like a bum.
I love this.
Catch that
I
ball.
bet you better start doing your job.
This man is preaching.
First shot.
So does he
Go
do?
ahead.
Does he preach about everything?
What is this show? It's a show like this. Does he go for an hour? Does he go?
I believe the title of the show is My Favorite Show.
It's your new favorite
Yes,
show.
Yes.
He recorded an episode in the Wake Up
Yeah.
Busy studio.
So the reason I ask is it 1 hour of that? Because like in a clip it's really funny, but 60 straight minutes of Cam Newton,
Yeah.
like, does he do that for everything, or is this like a unique example of him?
Hour and a half to 2.
I think it's a lot of
But
clip reaction.
Is there a world?
Does he talk that way the entire time?
Kinda.
Is there any other? Could you find another any
crazy.
other clip of him talking about any other subject? Is there a world? You know, we have a booker that gets us talent. Could I get farmed out to go be the guy for one episode?
Do you appear on Cam Newton?
I just sit in the corner. Yeah. Tell him.
We should get a home and home. Like we should do a parent swap or whatever.
Sure.
You know that show?
Look at this outfit.
So he.
Like what are these outfits, dude? He's always wearing a suit, but with some other nonsense underneath.
Just Any other clip?
Yeah, I just want to see if.
His affectations
Yes.
and whatnot.
Right.
He would do this. 15 months ago, Brandon Ayuk
Just
signed
go up to
outside
wherever
of
he
his
starts
life
talking.
with the San Francisco 49ers. This one is a 10-team.
But have been a fan of him.
Yeah.
And still a fan of him. But I have to say it this way.
Uh-oh.
Brandon Ayuk,
Uh-oh.
certain things that happen in your life, in the moment, you may not see the value in
That's right.
until you remove yourself from that situation and look back at it and say, yo, dang, I messed up.
He ain't lying.
Too late, huh?
It's too late. It's too late.
Too late, baby. Too late.
Like, bro, when those type of things happen, bro,
What is he writing down?
Yep.
and understand this is bigger
running down
than a
the app.
Yeah,
Brandon
freeze it right there.
Ayuk
Freeze it right there.
situation.
I initially was intrigued by Cam Newton. I'm no longer intrigued by Cam Newton. I focused all my attention to this other guy.
Oh, I've been on this guy.
Yeah.
What is he writing down?
What?
Yes. Say yes again. Say yes. 55-minute mark.
I gotta go home and watch some of these shows.
Y'all are kidding and everything. I have no problem if tomorrow Mark is standing exactly like Cam is standing and I'm in the corner.
I got like my hands in my
Right.
belt loops, and I'm just like.
Mark, just talk about anything right now, would you?
Put that big ass hat on above you. There's a big hat right
The hat.
way above you.
We got the hat behind the light.
Put that huge hat on.
Talk about. Let's see.
Yeah, wait. React to a clip. TJ, pull up a
no,
clip
no,
for him to react to.
Like,
So Bella. You want to talk about?
Wait, you want to talk about the 6'7" Labubu's clip on
yes,
the City?
yes.
React to this.
Take the yak hat off.
Wait, hold on, TJ. You gotta rewind.
Let me get a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I play the clip?
This is unbelievably great.
Okay.
All right. There are 3 of the hottest dolls right now that are attached to purses.
Labubus.
Yes. And they're at a fast food where you take your car to get fast food even faster.
A drive-through?
Yes. What's the Scottish hamburger place?
Oh, okay.
Sorry. As a clown. A clown is a mascot.
McDonald's?
Yes. And they're doing.
So 3
they're doing.
Labubus are going through a drive-through McDonald's?
Yes, but they're also doing a TikTok trend involving numbers. Everyone says it. It's not 41.
Oh, I can't say that.
No, you can say no. Go. Subtract 2, I think, from what you're saying.
No, I can't say that. That's the trend. Wait.
No. There's a number.
Huh? I know. Is it?
It's not 66.
I know, but I feel like I'm gonna.
No, you can say it. It's not 68.
I know it's 67.
Yes. 3 Labubus doing 6-7 at McDonald's drive-thru. You can say that.
Freeze it right there.
Jimmy Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
They brought you in.
That's right.
To be Conan O'Brien.
Come on now.
But you are not Conan O'Brien.
So ain't. Mm-mm.
You ain't Conan O'Brien. You ain't Johnny Carson.
Not even close.
What you've done with this Tonight Show.
Talk to him.
Is not good.
Not good at all. Mm-mm.
I don't know. It's kind of fun. That's kind of fun.
I hope that's not seen as making fun of him. I fucking love.
It's kind of fun.
You gotta throw in a.
It's kind of fun to like just kind of. Also standing. There's something to it.
Should we stand?
Stand like you're kind of.
He's gonna see this clip and cut a promo.
Yeah, we need that. We need them reacting to this clip. This is the second chair. There is Omari Collins, better known as Peggy.
Of course.
Peggy.
Shout out
That's
Peggy.
what it says on his Instagram. Shout out Omari Collins, OG Collins.
Love that.
Love Cam Newton, dude.
All right.
I hope that clip doesn't get taken the wrong way.
Yeah. What was the Tonight Show?
They do some bit where it's like describe what's behind you.
They do the dumbest shit possible, and Jimmy Fallon laughs the whole time. Yes,
Jimmy Fallon sucks.
He fucking sucks, dude. And if there's one thing wrong with this country today, it's our goddamn late night TV. We used to be a proper country with Carson and Letterman, and then Conan, and now what the fuck are these motherfuckers doing?
The problem is just that
they're not funny. That's the problem. Jimmy Fallon isn't funny.
Celebrities are.
Jimmy Kimmel isn't funny.
Celebrities are so.
Stephen Colbert isn't funny.
They're so accessible these days that they need to get creative with these late night shows, and just turns into that slop.
That show is also so engineered for social clips,
yeah,
or like for internet reuse. It's like every second is like, let's do a dance. It's like very, very attention.
And Brandon, you're not going at Jimmy Fallon because he had our good friend Con Knippel on the show before we did, right?
That's true.
Knippel was on the show last night?
Yeah.
Was that clip from last night?
I don't know.
No.
Was Knippel in the same building as?
That would have been wild.
Knippel's mom made 25 pounds of chicken fajitas for the whole Hornets team.
There he is. There's our guy.
He's a large human being. My God. I mean, he plays in the NBA, but
he's gonna be rookie of the year.
Yeah, everybody's large.
Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, he does look gigantic.
It's our boy, bro.
Yeah.
Clean ass fit.
Is that our best friend that we don't know?
Yeah. Dude, the fact that we have
all the
Knippel and Celebrini, maybe?
And this is all just because like he followed the show account.
I think he's a fan of Mark.
And then
he followed the show account. I think I DM'd him if like around Chicago draft week from the account. I was like, if you want to come on the show.
I mean, I don't want to sing my own praises too much, but I might have been like the first national guy that was on Con Knippel.
Yeah.
I watched one Duke scrimmage before the season last year.
Yeah.
I was like, this fucking kid's unreal. Yeah. And then I started sucking him, really. Just really started sucking him. So maybe it is that. Maybe he saw that I was.
So he appreciated that you sucked him.
Yeah, I was like a coach that offers a kid like in 8th grade.
Yeah.
You know? And then he becomes, by the time he's a senior, the local small school. He's like, I've kind of outgrown this.
But he did sign with Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, he signed with Jimmy Fallon.
Right.
I don't understand that, but he's like, I always remember that you offered me first. And that was me.
But he didn't sign with us.
He didn't sign with us, but I did offer him first. This segment is presented by Sport Clips. The holiday season is packed. There's football to watch. relatives to visit, and presents that you need to buy last minute. Fortunately, Sport Clips Haircuts is the perfect holiday timeout. Just when you thought the MVP experience couldn't get any more relaxing, the Playmaker Scents are back. For a limited time, choose one of 3 all-new seasonal scents for your hot steam towel and take your relaxation to the next level. And, of course, you're still getting a massaging shampoo and a sharp cut just in time for holiday photos. Cold mint plunge, a burst of chilled mint mixed with cool winter air. It's like taking an ice plunge without ever having to get into the water. There's tailgate huddle, the warmth of embers and spice, smells like victory. Vanilla spice and the warmth of a campfire. Also, halftime chill, a refreshing blast of crisp, clean confidence. It's relaxation bottled. It's like if Santa had a favorite cologne. Don't let the hustle and bustle of the holidays get you down. Try one of the Holiday Playmaker Scents, available until December 27th at participating locations only, and where permitted by law. Sport Clips, it's a game changer. This is our game-changing moment of the week. Brandon Walker, what is your game-changing moment of the week?
It's Brutus Buckeye. The entire rivalry changed. The football game being what it was, the Ohio State Buckeyes were not going to give Michigan what they wanted. They were not going to plant the flag. They were not going to dance on the logo. They were not going to start a fight. They were not going to do anything. They were going to win with class. But Brutus Buckeye was held to no such standard. Mm-hmm. Brutus Buckeye is a mascot in a costume, and he has a nut for a head. He was free to do what those do. And he, during the game, a little thin layer of snow was out there, so he wrote Ohio in the grass. He dotted the I. He crossed out the Michigan M. He did everything a mascot should do, and it changed the rivalry forever, because now the Michigan mascot next year, which is nothing. Do they even have one?
They have a mascot. I don't think they do.
They might have to get one.
I don't think they have a mascot.
They might have to get one now.
They might have to.
The game has changed. That's the game-changing moment of the week.
Great pick.
What's yours?
Great pick. Do you think Brutus, the guy who was in the costume, so it's mascot, it's typically mascot policy to not reveal yourself.
Right.
If this guy came out and was like, that was me. I was in the costume for that
week.
Is that fair or foul in your... This is a segment inside of a segment.
I think it's
fair or foul.
I think it's foul publicly. You can't do it to the internet or to the TV, but he's absolutely doing it at bars.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do it at bars.
And there's if you go. I think if you're a 21-year-old female Ohio State student, you can go to a bar and 7 guys might say, that was me. Mm-hmm. I was Brutus. I'm Brutus.
Yeah. By the way, for any Ohio State students, you should do that.
Just do it. Yeah.
Free.
Yeah.
Free.
You're Brutus.
That's free.
One more thing before you do your game-changing moment of the week. I met Brutus in person for the first time a couple of weeks ago when Ohio State, Illinois, we went and did that game. Yeah. Brutus is huge. Brutus is 8 feet tall.
Oh, yeah.
Brutus is gigantic. I thought he was relatively human-sized.
No.
The Brutus costume
it's huge.
Is maybe 9 feet tall.
I think you have to be 6'10" to be Brutus.
He's fucking massive.
Yeah.
I didn't know Brutus was that big. Brutus is towering over me. All right.
Did I ever tell you I wanted to try out for Brutus when I was at Ohio State?
No, but I figured.
Yeah, I did. There's not much to the story. Mm-hmm. I wanted to, and then I didn't. My game-changing moment last night in college basketball. Great college basketball slate last night. Tons of great matchups. UConn wins at Kansas. North Carolina wins at Kentucky. Tennessee got upset by Syracuse. My game-changing moment was Isaiah Evans of Duke. Hits a game winner against the defending national champion Florida team. He was 0 for 7 from the field, Brandon. They draw up a play for him. Not at the buzzer, but it was a game winner. And that certainly changed the game. The game-winning shot changed the game. Duke wins. College basketball season has been unbelievable. There are like 15 teams right now that I feel like could maybe win the national championship. Neither one of them are our teams, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Our teams suck ass.
If we combined, could we?
If we combined, maybe we make the tournament.
Wow.
But
we brought in Rutgers.
Yeah, we get nothing off.
We get Rutgers. Hey, Rutgers kept it close for
a little bit, yeah.
Like 12 minutes.
All right, how about the 5 teams represented in this room?
All 5 of our teams combined.
I'm giving you Josh Hubbard. That's all I got.
Yeah. Bruce Thornton and Josh Hubbard would be a good backcourt.
Would be like
that's a really good backcourt.
4 seed?
Yeah, it's a 4 seed. Yeah, that would be a 4 seed. Anyway, Duke got a big win last night against Florida. That's my game-changing moment.
Very quick college basketball question, because I know Mostly Hoops is something you do all once a week right now. Probably going to go.
Once a week. We'll go to 2 weeks. Anyway.
How long is the honeymoon for Mark Pope at Kentucky?
Dude.
Are the natives going to turn quickly?
So they have some injuries they're dealing with right now, but also if you watch the games, it's just uninspiring basketball. And I think I don't want to speak on behalf of Kentucky fans because I'm not a Kentucky fan, but I think next year is the big year. I think like they have to make the tournament. You can't bottom out. You can't.
They're 5-3 right now.
Coming into the season, Kentucky did feel like they had a Final Four type team. They're very, very deep, but as it turns out, the depth is like they play like 10, 11 guys, whatever.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they're all good. You know what I mean? They're all like about as good as each other. And, usually that's a good thing, but last night was bad. They went like 10 minutes without scoring a field goal.
Yeah. I
don't think North Carolina's all that great. I think if Kentucky can still make the tournament and still like win a game in the tournament, which I think they still will.
Yeah.
I think he's okay, but next year becomes the big year.
But
next year becomes the big year.
They're 5-3.
5-3.
They haven't won a conference game yet.
Louisville beat their ass.
So every legit team they played,
to beat their ass
has beat them. North Carolina beat them last night. They got Gonzaga coming up.
Yeah.
They got a nobody. Then they got Indiana.
Yeah.
Then they got St. John's.
Then
they start conference play at Alabama.
Right.
I mean, in a couple of weeks, they could be like a 500 team.
It helps that Mark Pope is very likable. It helps that he won a national championship as a player.
He's a Kentucky guy, yeah.
All these things help, but
they don't help. They don't help long with that fan base.
I think next year becomes the year, Brandon. To answer your question, I think next year.
I think if he were to miss the tournament this year, it might be.
Well, if he missed,
they're batshit crazy.
I'm working under the assumption that they'll be in and out of the top 25. They'll get like a 6 seed maybe in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they win the first round. I think that buys him another year. But maybe he goes to Penn State.
I hate to be this guy that does this all the time. Did you see Connor Bedard last night?
Is this a new segment we're doing?
Yeah, it really is, Mark. Do his can you find his shootout goal? They ended up losing in the shootout. They lost to Vegas on the road. He had a highlight reel goal in the game, but then in the shootout, he just undresses this poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
And like his hands, it isn't normal what this guy just. I hope this is both angles.
Tonight, can he make it continue? Bedard on Hart.
Oh my Lord!
Did you hear the
Bedard, an endless highlight.
The color commentator? Watch this.
Connor Bedard takes this puck for a lob. Foot over. Oh my gosh!
That's disgusting.
Those mitts are just.
That's disgusting. Unbelievable.
It's disgusting.
And I just wanted to tell you all about that because it's just it's every night with this kid.
Oh,
I think he's becoming one of the most exciting players in all of sports. Even if you don't like hockey and you just watch when he has it, it's just he just does shit, man.
So I learned when I was in Colorado for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Heard some chatter.
Yeah.
The Avalanche are apparently, since we're on the topic of hockey, they're apparently like unbeatable.
They were 15-1 last week. I don't know what they are. That was a week and a half ago. So they're
just on an all-time type tear.
They're incredible. Yeah.
19-1-6.
They're 19-1-6.
Good Lord. So they've lost one game in regulation.
Yeah.
What 19-1-6 means.
Mm-hmm. They're absolutely unbelievable.
And hockey, a sport that
is very narrow margins. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. There's
love my ass.
There's some exciting hockey. There's a lot of young players that do a lot of fun things. Yeah.
What?
And more coming.
A lot of games going overtime. Why don't they just add a fourth quarter?
So last night, the Blackhawks and Golden Knights played what I consider to be the greatest overtime in the history of hockey. It was just back and forth, goal chance, and they never. It was just 3-on-3 hockey is electric anyway. But it was, and then after 5 minutes, they just stopped and did shootouts. I'm new to the sport. What if we made the 3-on-3 overtime 10 minutes instead of just 5 minutes?
Great point, Brandon.
So in that scenario, each team gets a chance to possess the puck, correct?
Theoretically, no.
Yeah, okay.
If you
score, you get a chance to score again, yeah.
If you score from beyond the blue line, it's over.
Yeah.
But if...
And you do get a runner starting on second base.
Yeah, that's right. While we're doing just random highlights, you see Braden Smith's behind-the-back pass against Rutgers?
No, I didn't, but I would love to see a behind-the-back pass.
You're going to like this. You know Braden Smith.
Purdue?
Yeah, Purdue point guard.
Yeah.
He, against Rutgers, threw a behind-the-back pass.
That makes sense because that's who they were playing.
But this run
Look at this. Watch this. Keep your eye on this one, Brandon.
Right. They average more than 20 wins a year. Look at this pass.
How smooth is that?
That's pretty smooth.
It's pretty smooth, right? It's pretty good.
Love a behind the back pass that is also threading the needle.
Look at that.
That's pretty goddamn good.
That's about as smooth as it gets right there.
Well, that's not cluffing around with that pass.
Wait, hold on. Freeze it right there. He said not cluffing around?
What did he say?
I don't know. He just got
in traffic.
So,
on the money.
That's Oscar Clough, the man dunking the ball.
But
that doesn't make any sense.
That is cluffing around, right?
Is cluffing a word?
Was that guy's name Clough?
Yeah.
What is Clough is substituting for fucking?
What is
not
Clough,
fucking
is
around?
cluffing around a thing? I don't.
No,
It is
but
now.
he turned a phrase. But he said not cluffing around. The guy dunked. What if cluffing around is dunking a ball after catching a great pass?
Yeah, he was literally cluffing around. But TJ, is that what you took it as? He substituted it for fucking?
He's not fucking around. He's not messing.
He thought
around,
Clough sound like
fuck.
Fuck.
Clough's a bad name.
Clough is a bad name.
Yeah, that guy needs to get a better name.
Clough is very like B villain in like a Christmas movie or something.
Yeah,
Like
worst name ever is the New Orleans Saints current quarterback Tyler Shuck.
Yeah.
Shuck. This is a terrible name. It's an
Speaking
awful name.
of commentators breaking my brain, last night Kansas and UConn played, and UConn has a freshman Indiana Mr. Basketball, Braylon Mullins.
You like UConn?
I actually do a lot. I like UConn a lot. I like this UConn team a lot. I love
UConn is a good basketball team.
I know.
UConn Cornelius, the guy from Rudolph.
What?
What are you doing, dude?
I'll shut the fuck up.
Braylon Mullins though had a monster game. He's cold ass white boy, Indiana Mr. Basketball. And Fran Fraschilla at one point was like, I grew up with a Mullins.
Oh,
he was a pretty good ball player too.
No, he didn't.
And then I froze and I was like, "Are you talking about Chris Mullin?"
Yeah, that's just one.
And it was in fact who he was talking about.
That's just
I couldn't pay attention to the game for like 5 minutes.
The other Mullins was BJ.
Yeah,
BJ was a Mullins.
BJ Mullins. I played with him.
Right.
I played with BJ.
Right.
I played with the Mullins.
So this guy's appropriating your culture.
Yeah, right. No, it was just an odd thing that happened. He said it and I just froze and I was like, "What the?" What?
Mm-hmm.
What? So that was my way of saying Mullins had a great game last night.
Nice.
Indiana Mr. Basketball.
The Oklahoma City Thunder have a greater than 60% chance to win 60 of their 61 remaining games. Sorry, two phones.
Two phones, Blutman.
Two phones. A lot going on. Two phones, Blutman.
Two phones, Blutman.
We're working on confirming something.
Okay, all right. Well, you're confirming something on the second phone
really
from the first
big.
phone?
It's really big.
Okay.
This is me texting and Ray that
okay.
Connor Griffin will be sipping on Baja Blast in the next 20 seconds.
Oh, my God.
This is big.
How did you find that out?
I'm really good.
You think he's right?
Oh, my God.
So your guy's accurate then.
Oh, my God.
This was just more of a hunch.
Oh, my God.
There he goes.
Why don't you crack that can?
Did you almost sip your microphone, by the way?
No.
Looked like you almost sipped your microphone.
How's that taste?
That's the number one insider right there. It tastes fantastic.
Oh, that was
Whoa. Did
Oh.
that sound good, feel good, look good? Look at this can, Brandon, Mark. Baja
good looking can.
Blast.
Nice can.
Sleek, cool, nice. And where can you get one, TJ?
All the dude. You know what? I pre-decided yesterday. I was looking at Saturday's slate.
Just decided what it
I
worked.
pre-decided on Saturday I'm gonna have a Baja Blast with dinner.
Yeah,
that's an
so much
excellent
on,
move.
and I feel like I'm just gonna sit in front of like 5 screens and watch
just
everything.
decided what it worked.
That's a move I was having a Baja Blast pre-decided last night when I was watching Bedard dangle like crazy and
Dude.
just absolute snipe show. He's must-see TV.
That's what I said.
They laughed at me. I love having the Baja Blast when I'm watching puck, brother. That's it.
Why didn't you tell me about the Avs?
They don't lose. There's nothing to talk about. They don't lose, Mark.
But
They
I feel
don't
like
lose.
if you're coming in to celebrate hockey, we should talk about the team.
When you're
But Connor
watching the
Bedard,
Colorado
dude.
Avalanche have a Baja Blast, thank you, the Baja Blast. Thank you, Mountain Dew. Thank you for everyone who makes our dreams come true by buying Baja Blast.
Yep.
They don't lose.
Can you?
Way to be,
have
Bellman.
you seen the Joe Dumars pick on the two phones?
Possibly. I saw AJ
Such
Mitchell
a-
do Belgian Waffle University. I didn't like that.
I need to see. I need to see this from you, and the scoops window that you're operating in right there. How about that?
Yeah.
Joe Dumars.
Now, see, that's
be-
that's classic two-phone behavior. That's landline and cell phone.
Is he talking to two, having two conversations at once?
What's going on your second phone again?
He's talking to you.
We're doing a 3-team trade like Joe. This is my second phone.
But like,
2 FaceTimes.
do you have like Angry Bird on it? or something?
Time. Do a
Doodle
quick
jump.
20 seconds. Do you actually have 2 phones, or did you just borrow a phone for this bit?
2 phones.
Yeah.
Why would you? You
This
don't.
because your sister
Whoa.
and Casey.
Whoa.
Your sister.
You got a burner phone just for my sister?
Your sister and Casey and Jerry and Spider made fun of me because this phone dies fast because it's apparently old. I thought it was an iPhone 12. It's iPhone 14. It dies fast. Apparently, it's old.
So get a
This
new phone.
really good battery.
Okay, so you have a new phone.
Yeah, and now I gotta do social like this, which is good for my job.
To get it from
2
all
phones
angles.
like Cody Lanza.
But you only have
To get
one.
it from. So when you're filming stuff, you can get it from this angle, but you could also get it from
What about
6
this?
inches
You ever
to
thought
the
of
right,
this?
this angle. Okay.
Hold on.
I
So
got the rear
so you
view
have a
too,
burner
brother.
you have a burner phone just for my sister.
No, her influence.
Because of her, yeah.
I'm confused because
No, same number.
wait, is the same number?
On both phones?
So you have one phone.
Call you.
But
Let's see.
They both ring.
Well, let me take me off Do Not Disturb.
is one phone?
2 phones and they're on Do Not Disturb. 2 phones. Do not call.
I don't. Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm getting a double FaceTime.
Wait, show it. Show the double FaceTime. Show the screen.
Wait. Oh, only one worked.
It's
This one
disappointing.
didn't work because I clicked it here first. That stinks.
Can I patch you in on the other phone?
No.
But you're using. It's not like one phone is designated for work and the other one is designated for your personal
this is
life.
gonna be my work phone.
What do you?
Okay.
I'm just lazy and I haven't fully set it up yet.
Woman.
I got like 99% of the way there.
What do you say to the critics
And there are many.
who might be saying that you are literally taking your eye off the ball, which is to say that you are a guy who says, "I watch ball. This is what I do."
That's a good point, right?
Whereas all these other people are hot take artists
Mm-hmm.
and look at me
Talk to him.
type guys.
Yep.
There are a lot of different lanes to take in the sports media world. Me, Liam Blutman,
A lot of them.
I just watch ball. I'm the
Yeah.
number 1 ball watcher in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
But right now, in present day,
Tell
your
'em.
identity is 2 phones Blutman working the scoops, which is a completely different lane than watching ball.
Wow.
What do you say?
What was that?
What? I'm just.
What do you say to those who say you have taken your eye off the ball?
Mhm.
It's like that little Asian girl.
What?
Why not both?
Yeah. Talk to him.
Why?
Is she Asian? Is she Asian?
He's doing a callback on Unnecessary Roughness last week. They were asking me a question about this or that, and I said, "What's the little? It's the meme with the little Asian girl. Why not both?" And I was like, Mark, I legitimately meant it. I was like, "The little Asian girl, why not both, girl?" And you could have knocked me over with a feather when they said, "Dude, she's not Asian." I'm like, yes, she is. Ain't no way she's not Asian.
Old El Paso.
Yeah.
And she's
Says it in Spanish.
couldn't be speaking more Spanish.
Oh boy,
A little Asian girl.
that's funny.
Dora the Explorer.
That's just.
They were laughing at you for must-see TV, though?
No, well, Mark was like, it's just who you are now that you're just going to talk about Bedard all the time. But like, I showed the shootout goal. I didn't even show the regulation goal.
I think we as a show we're doing a poor job of highlighting these stories of the NHL.
No, but Bedard is the story, man.
All we're
Bedard's the story.
Bedard's still on fringe for the Team Canada.
He can't
Olympic
be on
team,
the
which
fringe
is
anymore.
crazy. You said why I sent you about the rinks?
Oh, it's smaller, right?
They're smaller rinks in Italy.
Is that good or bad for him?
It's bad because it's too
Bigger players don't have to go as far?
He needs space to operate.
You don't
right?
get the space. It's
Yeah.
too tight. It'll be a lot of checking, physical. You don't got the space to play make, and the skill just flies.
Rink size is not universal?
No, they play bigger rinks internationally usually. I don't know why this is smaller. I don't know what happened. They
All
also
right.
said it doesn't have a roof yet. What is...
What?
I'm going to look up the odds for MVP in the NHL, and if Connor Bedard is not top 5,
I think he's third.
I'm going to shake my finger.
McCann will
I'm
be
gonna
one.
I'm going to
Okay,
shake
all
my
right,
finger
all
at
right,
both of you. I'm
okay.
going to shake my finger at both of you.
What if we're right?
Then I will
Shake my hand.
I will shake your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You look it up.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Need that.
Awards. Now, we're running into a little bit of a problem Don't know what the MVP award is called.
The-
I'm
the
looking at Hart,
Hart-
Forrest,
Hart-
Vezina,
Hart, right?
Calder.
The Hart Trophy?
The Hart?
Yeah.
What's the Rocket Richard?
Most
So
goals.
Rashaw.
Rocket Richard.
Rashaw.
Rocket Richard. That's like a Chippendales dance.
Yeah, Maurice Rashaw.
All right, Hart. Nathan McKinnon, minus 150.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that checks out.
Nathan McKinnon. Connor McDavid at plus 280. That's not Bedard, Brandon.
It's half of Bedard.
Kirill Kaprizov. Who he play for?
He plays for Minnesota. Man, they got the Great Wall, and he can't be stopped.
You wouldn't know it from watching this. You wouldn't know it from watching this show, Blutman.
They haven't lost in regulation like a month. They're on a tear like the.
You haven't mentioned them once on this show.
Okay, sorry.
They cheated us. We had them beat last week.
Macklin Celebrini.
So a Yak fan.
The guy's got to get in the office.
We have brought him up.
Him and Will Smith have to get to the office.
All three.
And number 5 is Connor Bedard. By the skin of his teeth, he is number 5. Connor Bedard is 5th. I guess he's tied for 4th now that I look at it with Celebrini.
As a hockey fan would say, the Bedard excitement and excessive glazing this season, 1 is warranted. 2 is here and so excessive because for 2 seasons he wasn't that. He wasn't the generational superstar that we had seen in the dub and in like Team Canada International.
He was also 18 and 19 years old.
But now he's arrived.
He's fully here
arrived.
now. They've got him, like the supporting cast is getting a little bit better, but he's still backpacking them. He's still just so exciting on every single shift, and he's doing things to players in their prime who are at the top of their game, who are some of the best in the world, and he's flat out embarrassing them shift to shift.
He's probably making 5 passes a night that are just unbelievable, and they don't finish them.
I'm not poo-pooing Bedard. I want more diversity. Tell me about
we do diversity.
Tell me about the fucking wild guy.
Jesper Wallstedt? You just got to look him up. Kaprizov. Well,
he hit an overtime goal against the Blackhawks last week.
I'm being honest. The bigger story's in net. It's a rookie who's come up and he's got like a handful of shutouts already. Nobody could score on him.
Grid Jesper?
Yes.
Is Bedard the number 1 highlight guy right now?
Celebrini or Bedard, right?
Celebrini
or McKinnon.
What about McDavid? Is McDavid not?
Oh, he's old. He's old.
Hockey's in a great spot, isn't it? Bedard, I would say his best play last night wasn't even the goal. It was when he absolutely dangled on a 1-on-4 and makes this crazy no-look pass to on the delayed penalty right after he took a penalty. It was unbelievable.
Blutman, last week I was there. He takes a shot from the left side. It clings off the goaltender. He chases it down the right side, goes and gets it without looking, flings it back over, and just puts it right on somebody's fucking stick.
He's got eyes everywhere.
He's unbelievable.
And Blackburn tweeted out last night that he believes Vegas complimented him for a shutout goal. And he was just like,
thanks. Yeah, love Blackburn, by the way. Blackburn's the guy. I'm going to go on his podcast.
That's breaking news.
What about McKinnon?
McKinnon's
also
great.
good.
He's another game breaker, but he's been established.
Better
teammates.
Yeah.
Like it's just, it's nice to see Connor step up and do this. It's nice to see Macklin do this.
I'm saying every time you play a hockey highlight, I go that's cool. But you're only bringing one guy's highlights.
Guess what, Mark? You live in fucking Chicago. All right, the guy works 5 minutes from here.
Get him on the show, Brent.
I've been trying.
Get his ass on the show.
I've been trying.
To get Connor?
Yeah. Not successfully.
Yeah.
Our booker guy only likes to work for the Yak.
Yeah. I don't think Connor cares about that. Like I don't know if Connor would be good on
family.
Mike. I'm sure he's family. I just don't know if he'd be good on Mike. Prove me wrong, Connor.
Do you think he'd sign my Ohio State basketball?
Yes.
I want him
to actually no, he would not.
Why didn't you get CM Punk to sign it with Cody Rhodes?
Because it's too similar to Cody Rhodes.
There's no way. But you know what else is similar to Cody Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, who signed it twice.
Don't you think it should just be a Cody Rhodes basketball?
I have Cody Rhodes and Cody Rhodes. No, dude, you forgot Luke Combs.
Who's that one right there?
That's Cody Rhodes and Cody Rhodes.
Is there not a separate one?
No, that's Cody. Cody Rhodes signed it. I handed Cody Rhodes my Ohio State basketball that Luke Blutman gave me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your brother was like, I thought you might want this.
And he signed it on the brown part.
I was like, of course I want this. Why would I not want a basketball that's signed by nobody? And then Cody Rhodes was here, and I thought that would be funny. That'd be random, right? And I asked him to sign it, and he signed it on the brown part. You know? Yeah. And then he realized his mistake, so he signed it right above on the white part. And then I thought, Well, now we have some. And then Luke Combs came in, and I had him sign it. So I have the only Ohio State basketball in the world signed twice by Cody Rhodes and once by Luke Combs. One of one piece.
I think if Bedard is ever here, you have to recreate the autograph-seeking moment that we talked about last week.
And have him.
Connor!
Have him.
Yeah, you're.
You can personalize it, dude.
Go in the
alley.
Have
him.
Go in the alley out back. Please sign my Ohio State basketball, please.
No, Bedard's good. I got to get to a game. When are you going to take me to a game, Brandon?
Soon. They got a couple coming up next
Take
week.
me to a game.
Yeah.
You never take me to a game.
Take Marky Blutman?
Should we all go to a game? Can we do that as a show?
Oh yeah, we can get game time.
Team dinner at a game.
Would that be fun? Team dinner at a game.
Blast.
What's the little club you go to?
Oh, the Kettle One Club.
Kettle One
It's
Club.
unbelievable. I got a hookup.
I went there with Fasoli.
I got a hookup. Holler if you hear me.
Sully's the hookup.
One touchdown can change everything. The crowd, the momentum, the game itself. It never gets old. Feel that same rush with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, where every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. With DraftKings Sportsbook, all the action's in your hands. First touchdown, anytime TD, live bets, every play, every snap, every game matters. Is it Wednesday?
Yeah.
I just looked up and it was Wednesday.
It's Wednesday today?
All day.
Yeah.
All day. Is it an all-day offer?
You asked me what today was, I would have said Tuesday. I don't know. Missouri listeners, listen up. DraftKings Sportsbook is now live in the Show Me state. Here's the best part, and new customers bet just $5. So maybe you're in Cape Girardeau.
Maybe you're in
Rolla.
Poplar Bluff.
Or other places in Missouri. If your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. When your team hits the end zone, you can hit the payout. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code FAMILY. That's code FAMILY. Bet $5. Get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Right after you download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code FAMILY.
Yeah.
That the promo code was. You got to check out Game Time. Basketball season is here, which means the excitement of being in the stands before tip-off is all here, too. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. Blutman, I know you're not a basketball guy, but surely you've heard of one NBA team.
Name a team.
Any NBA team will do.
The Detroit Pistons.
Pistons.
Detroit.
I saw a video.
Detroit Pistons coming to Chicago, by the way, February 21st. You're going to want to put that in your calendar because that'll sneak up on you. Okay. Tonight, they are in Milwaukee, though. $9, Brandon.
Yo. $9?
$9.
The Fiserv?
$9.
JJ McCarthy dollars?
$9. Downtown Milwaukee, Pistons versus Bucks. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying NBA tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code MOSLY for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code MOSLY, MOSTLY, for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today.
Look at these seats in Detroit. Good seats or bad seats?
I highly recommend that.
This is where the Pistons play.
I think for hockey, those are good seats.
You're like above the rink?
No.
Or above the court? Maybe that's bad for basketball.
Yeah, explain that to me, because I don't disagree, but I don't understand why, Brandon. Why up high for hockey is good, but up high for basketball
the puck lays flat, and there's not a lot of oftentimes when you're lower, the puck can get below the boards and stuff, and you can't see it, and you kind of got to guess. With basketball, everything's you can't see the arc of a 3-point shot if you're looking straight down, but you don't have to see arc for hockey. You just have to follow that black puck, and you can see everybody moving at once. You can see the entire all 10 players on either side moving at one time, and you can see plays develop. I think that would be good. Whereas basketball, seeing plays develop isn't as important as like hockey or football, I think. You just got to follow the ball to when it gets shot. I mean, you can if you have a discerning eye.
Yeah.
If you have a discerning eye. But like, I feel like hockey that is built better for that perspective.
Okay.
Did
that make sense?
Yeah. Also, when you're like lower in the lower bowl, you could get cut off, and then you're like kind of leaning over to see what's
happening. Hockey, the lower you are, the worse you are.
Yeah, unless you're right up on the glass, then it's like a fun experience, and you gotta try and fight the player.
If you're in the fourth row, and you're on one end, you can't see the other end.
I sat front row with Blackburn one time.
On the glass is fucking sick.
You've never sat.
I sat on the glass with Blackburn.
You've never sat on the glass with Blackburn.
Right behind Bedard. You want me to show?
Blackburn's my guy. You've never sat.
Oh no, it was a great night out. It was one of my first nights in Chicago. It was me, Big T, Blackburn. And
You've
Chief.
never sat with Blackburn.
It was me, Pete Blackburn, Chief, and Big T for a Predators Blackhawks game.
Fucking boys.
The motherfucking boys.
You know who I saw the other night at the Blackhawks game? Fans don't care about this. Zaretsky.
Avery?
Yeah, Avery's here.
He's in Chicago now.
Yeah, he lives
How
here.
about that?
Handshake bets.
I won't. I will only sit lower bowl for basketball games. I think I've become a
Snob.
Would that be the word for?
I
that?
mean, I'm not sitting upper bowl for anything.
300.
Like I think
300 is fun.
I think I would sit 300 for just about any sport but basketball.
I ain't sitting up there for nobody.
300. I think 300 centered is like unbelievable place to watch.
All right.
Anything.
Being with the
We're
true
here.
fans up there.
Yeah.
Let's have this conversation.
Yeah.
You're 32. I'm 46.
Yeah. Right.
Connor, you have the musical taste of a 14-year-old.
Yep. 25.
Concert, United Center, a top 3 musical artist for you, whoever it is. Let's say it's Garth Brooks, George Strait. Where's the perfect seat? Where's the perfect seat at a concert for
What's
Mark
the
Titus
setup?
at our age?
God.
Is there a pit?
Floor with a ramp going through the middle of the floor.
Seats on the floor or standing?
Seats on the.
Yeah. It's a great question, TJ. It's a great question.
I think at George Strait there's going to be seats on the floor. I think at a rock band there's going to be standing. I'm going to go seats on the floor. Country music artist, Shania Twain, ramp going through the middle, surrounded on both sides by the arena.
I would say my instinct is like one of the sections off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Stage is here, and then there's like the big U, and like
Yeah.
it'd be like right over here, like 10 rows up on the aisle.
Yeah.
Does that feel like a good spot? The arenas low key kind of suck because the sound gets like pointed like that way.
Yeah.
But then the seats that are that way are farther away. So if you want to sit close, the speakers aren't really pointed at you.
At Tim McGraw, me and my daughter had lucked into the best seats. Game Time took care of it, but we were right on the ramp, sitting on the floor,
Yeah.
but we were midway through the ramp. So like he would stage where he walked to, and we
Okay.
were halfway. So he was never more than halfway away from us.
And you had seats.
We had seats.
Okay, because
We did stand the whole time he was out there.
Floor scares me because you buy floor seats, you think you're swinging a big dick, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna be right by.
It
the
can be
stage.
awful.
And then you show up and you're like, this is the worst experience ever.
It can be awful.
But
So,
sometimes it's great.
For safety purposes, for I know I can guarantee myself a good time, like 8th row, first level, the rising is probably best.
Yeah,
but right by the stage.
Yeah,
I think.
Connor,
where do you go?
Sphere, it's the second level front row.
The what?
It's at the Sphere, which is really the only venue I go to. So it's like
Sphere.
It was hard to answer when you said United Center because I just wouldn't go to a concert.
It's like I'm sorry, it's a circle.
Sphere, spherical. It's a spherical sphere. It's
I
a spherical.
I'm not okay.
Spherical.
I met somebody over the weekend.
You sit on it. The Sphere, or
You kind of
I would
become
if I
it.
could. Yeah, I would if I could. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
I met somebody over the weekend who really went to the Sphere and downplayed the Sphere severely.
Oh,
yeah.
Are you saying Mark is like embellishing about the Sphere? Is that what you're saying?
But they did not go for a Dead concert.
Who'd they see?
Well, of course. I mean, how would you?
Well, I didn't ask. They just said, I've been there. It's not that great. And then I moved off.
I mean, you didn't ask. How'd it come up?
Because we were talking about Vegas. And they were like, oh, yeah, I went to the Sphere.
I must have gone to watch cartoon.
Yeah, they watch a fucking cartoon on the.
I don't know.
They do have Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, they watch Wizard of Oz.
Great.
It's not a cartoon.
Just
cartoon.
Just cartoon.
You ever heard of cartoon?
Yeah.
How much when Nick Carter was on the Yak and he called it Sphere and said everyone calls it Sphere.
Yeah.
What did that do to you?
No, Mark didn't care because Mark's a fake Sphere guy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fake Sphere guy.
Yeah, that's Nick Carter being bought and paid for. I mean,
he was like, it's called Sphere.
Yeah, literally nobody.
Wait, aren't you bought and paid for?
By the Sphere?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you went out there once, and now you're a Sphere.
Once.
Twice. You went out there twice. You went out there twice, and you're a Sphere propagandist.
Brandon.
You're a propagandist, is what you are.
Spheraholic.
Brandon. I'm a spheraholic.
Talk to him.
I'm addicted.
Spherical.
That ain't on the glass.
We were one row out
Hey,
the glass.
Come
That's not on the fucking glass.
Second row. But there's no one sitting in front of me.
On the glass, you gotta be in arm's reach of smacking.
You gotta be able to
board.
smack it.
That's Wemby is on the glass if he's there.
I could reach
You're
the
not.
glass from there.
Brianna Stewart on the glass if she's there. You're not.
You do it.
Brianna, who?
Brianna Stewart. Stewie. She's got a 7 foot wingspan.
So what's her nickname?
Stewie.
And what's her last name?
Store.
Do you see
the difference?
Do you see the issue here? Hold on, we're gonna get back to that.
We got a Cool Whip situation.
Here's my holiday pattern. Tell myself I'll be thoughtful. Panic at the last minute. Buy a gift card. This year I skipped the panic and gave an Aura frame. That's all actually true. I have multiple Aura frames to give out this year. So think about whatever pictures you would send to your mother, your wife's mother, your family, just anybody that is anywhere that you want to give a gift. With Aura frames, you can send them whatever you want. Share photos and videos effortlessly straight from your phone all year long. Personalize your gift. Add a message before it arrives. Preload photos before it ships. Keep adding from anywhere, anytime. You can't wrap togetherness, but you can frame it. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver Matte frames, named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code MOSTLY at checkout. That's AURAFrames.com, promo code MOSTLY. This deal is exclusive to listeners, and frames sell out fast, so order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Again, exclusive $35 off Carver Matte at auraframes.com, promo code MOSTLY. All right.
Brent Key just signed an extension to stay with Georgia Tech.
Congratulations.
Oh, that's good for him.
Yeah, make it 20.
I'm seeing there's a plane in Texas right now. Maybe Kyle Flood.
Yeah.
Who?
Should have never touched the cookies, Connor.
Mm-hmm.
The crumble?
No.
You could say
it goes back further than that.
No.
It all came crumbling down after that.
Yeah. It goes back further than
Money's in the
that.
crumbs.
You could have,
Brennan.
You could apologize for it. You never have tried that.
The video of him going, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
It's just been straight downhill.
Straight downhill.
There was no comeback you could have.
Is there one team in your life that's been better since that moment?
Sixers are fun. Flyers are actually, Flyers are sneaky.
Mishkov's going. We talk a lot about hockey. Mishkov's getting rolling too.
Hockey grid.
Zegras. Let's do a hockey grid.
Zegras has been unlocked.
All right. Ottawa Sens, Islanders, Blues, Sabres, 500 goals career.
Gretzky, right.
Gretzky, right middle.
Right middle. Gretzky, right middle. Fucking.
Maurice, the Rocket Richard. Right bottom, I think.
Rocket right bottom.
Richarded. No. Maurice. The second one.
Yep.
All right.
What a full circle moment there.
Yeah.
Boom, baby.
Rocket Richard.
What a pull with those two.
Rocket Richard.
Tavares, did he have 500? Does that have to be with that team? Who's good on the
does Tavares have 500?
Potvin?
When did you start getting involved?
My mom is a huge Rangers fan.
Did the Borellis play for the Rangers?
Okay, well the Rangers aren't on here, are they? I thought that was the Islanders.
The Islanders and Rangers don't like each other.
Okay, I see.
So she's telling me Potvin sucks, and we go to the game and we chant.
This one's tough.
This one's I can't name a senator.
This one's really, really fucking tough.
Who were the senators before they were senators? Were they always the senators?
Probably like the mayor.
Hey,
the city councilman.
Yeah. Mayors hate this shit.
Yeah.
You out?
I'm just out. I'm out.
They got the Ottawa 6-7s.
Dominic Hasek.
That is a Sabre. Did he play?
He played for the Blues, didn't he? Or he played for the Canadians?
Stahl.
Good one.
That's good. That's a name.
Stahl.
We ought to be able to get an Islander that also
who's the best Islander?
Oh, did Jäger play for the Islanders? He probably scored 5 goals.
Jäger, top right. Jäger. Bang!
Oh.
That's the show.
That's how ball is done.
I honestly thought that would be correct.
Chara was on both of those teams. What the fuck?
Early.
The fuck?
Titus, can you speak to this since you are like a basketball viewing snob? The experience is being ruined now. Like you can't sit front row or courtside anymore without being harassed by someone with a headset and a mic.
Shout out everybody for putting us into your Spotify Wrapped and your YouTube Wrapped. Keep sending those. Those are really cool. We love you guys. Also, I got this save the date for a wedding that's like next year sometime in a neighboring state. No doxes. We'll put it on the calendar. We'll save the date. Lydia and Elias. Congrats. All right, see you guys in the act. Also, for the record, we get all of the save the dates and wedding invites, but some of them are just not feasible. But that one's during the summer and fairly local, so I'll give it a maybe, if we remember. Love you guys. Buy a bobblehead.